couldn't unmute. Good morning, everybody. And just to put the weirdness into context, for the people who are visiting us today, for all these lovely guests, the clapping we do with sort of jazz hands. So when you see people going like this, it's not that they've just suddenly gone, it's applause to acknowledge the person on the stage or the person in front of the camera. Now, I wanted today to focus on speaking skills. 4 in 5 of us, 4 in 5, imagine, join Toastmasters because they want to work on their speaking skills. So what I'd like you to do for a moment, just to reflect on your own speaking skills. Jot down on a piece of paper what you'd like to improve, what skill, what speaking skill to improve and work on. Just quickly jot it down. Now I want you to think of someone who's really good at that skill, somebody in Toastmasters who you think has really got that skill down to a fine art. And now make yourself a promise over the next week that you'll reach out to that person and invite them to start a conversation so that you can up your game. And what would be really great is if you share that information with Richard Stacey, bombard him with all your work that you've been doing to improve your speaking skills. He's sitting there ready and waiting to hear from you. Now, today's meeting is in 3 parts. First off, we have the whole impromptu speaking where we get to practice really thinking quickly on our feet. The next part is prepared speeches that have been worked on and honed and crafted for your delight and delectation. And finally, the really important section on feedback where we all learn to improve our skills and what we can do to make our speaking even better. To help me, because I can't do everything on my own, I've got a number of people coming along today, and the first is Armando. Armando is our timekeeper, and I asked Armando what skills he would like to work on, and he said the structure of his speeches and engaging his audiences. He finds help in every meeting by listening carefully, and that's what I urge you all today. Listen carefully to everyone's speeches and their evaluations. And he's particularly grateful to Ernesto, who introduced him to the club. So let's give a big round of applause to Armando.